What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, I want to make a quick update about Jasmy because its price is showing us some pretty good signs, and I wanted you to be aware of it. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, guys, please don't forget, Margex did just recently announce a $500,000 Caspa airdrop if you do start signing up and trading on their platform down below. The greatest thing is, though, when you do sign up, you don't need to KYC, and you don't need to use a VPN, so you don't need to tell them who you are. You can just sign up, start trading on up to 100x leverage, and they're going to give you up to $10,000 in bonuses when you do sign up with the link down below. Of course, you can trade Jasmy, you can trade Caspa, Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, a whole bunch of other things with a bunch of different collateral types. So make sure that you go to check that out down in the description below. Don't pass up on that deal. It's too good of a deal. Okay. Now, anyway, so today I want to talk a little bit about what we're seeing with Jasmy from more of a weekly perspective. You guys know I've been tracking very closely this channel in which it's been in, and I've said at some given point, Jasmy's price is going to break out of this channel. It's just what's going to happen. It's not going to ride this channel down to oblivion. That's just not generally what happens. There's a 1% chance that that happens. And so because of that, I've said I'm watching very closely some of these key support levels and liquidity zones because it's going to take a liquidity zone to break Jasmy out of this. Now, the one that we've been watching the most recently has been right here between 0.01675 and 0.01520, this little area here. As you can see, every single time on a weekly basis that Jasmy's price has ventured into this zone, we have been able to find some support. And even as of recently in the last month, when we've come down to it here, and where we are right now, we have done a good job at holding some support. But what I've noticed is that recently, especially in the last couple of days, as Jasmy's price has been venturing down into the zone, something interesting is happening. Now, what you're going to be paying attention to is the fact that currently speaking, Jasmy has not put in a lower low yet on a weekly basis. Of course, we put them in here, lower lows, then we put in a lower low, then we put in a lower low here. But since then, since this lower low, we've put in a higher low. We are not below this 0.01520 level. That would look like this. But interestingly enough, if we do compare the price to what we're seeing from the RSI, it's painting a different picture. From the low in which we put in most recently, we have now put in a lower low on the RSI while we are still at a higher low on the price, which can be considered bullish divergence. Now, oftentimes people like to only consider it bullish divergence once an official low is put in, and that typically does look like the price actually rebounding. But what I've come to realize is that oftentimes in moments like this, when you are seeing the RSI simply just moving faster to the downside than the price is, it's still a good sign one way or another. What this typically means is that the move in which the price is making currently, it's likely to slow down. The move in which the price is making currently is likely to slow down and weaken way earlier than, if it was running in alignment with the RSI. And that usually does entail that some type of higher low or equivalent low could be on the way with some type of bounce back to the upside. And so in a moment like this, in which for the first time we're starting to see this RSI outrun the price and it's already below the 50% threshold, I personally do think that this could be a moment in which we try to find some support here and actually make a return back up to the top side of this trend line. And so of course, because of that, what I am doing personally is I am buying a little bit of Jasmy right now because I do think that not only from a technical perspective it's doing well, but even from a fundamental perspective. Many of you know I do have a second YouTube channel, which is linked down in the description below, and me and Kate O'Neill talked about some of these price targets for Jasmy and talked about why it's doing so well from a fundamental perspective. And so when you combine that from a technical perspective as well, it puts you in a spot in which this could be a really good buying opportunity. Maybe we make a move to the upside, something like this, and start trying to make that move. Who knows? But it is giving us early signs that something nice could be on the way, and I am buying as a result of that. And so of course I will continue to update you not only just here but on the second channel as well as what is happening with Jasmy. So make sure that you not only subscribe to this channel but go subscribe to the second channel. Go check it out. Let me know what you think down in the description below. And while you are down there, guys, again, don't forget you can trade Jasmy for up to 100x leverage. You don't need a KYC, you don't need a VPN. You can just start signing up and trading down below. So go check that out. Get access to $10,000 in rewards, get access to up to $500,000 in the Caspa airdrop, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.